Greetings to all those who exist on the internet, and welcome back to Potted Plant Entertainment. I know the backdrop's not my usual one. I have a bunch of clutter over here in front of my normal recording area, so I decided to move it, and I put this Batman poster here. You can't see his head, but this was the best I can angle it with my tripod. Yes, welcome. Today is all about Batman. Rachel, just hold on. It's the Joker. The Joker. Bane. Have you come back to die? No, I came back to stop you. Swear to me! Okay, I'll stop doing my Batman impression now. Anyways, I just had to get that out of my system. Today, we are going to be ranking all of the Batman movie actors. Now, when I say movie actors, because this will not include Adam West or whoever it was that played him in the 40s, I forget. This is my ranking of all the live-action Batman movie actors. And in case you don't know about me, Batman is my favorite superhero. I am one of the few people who actually really enjoyed The Flash. But it was mostly because Batman was in it. Check him out. Michael Keaton. Dude, seeing Michael Keaton come back as Batman was so freaking cool. Like, I don't love The Flash, don't get me wrong. I haven't even watched it since... Oh, I can't open it. No! It's the Joker. Okay, there we go. I haven't even seen it since I saw it in theaters, but I really enjoyed it mainly because Batman was in it. Batman is by far the best superhero, and he's got the best movies. Now, this is not me ranking the Batman movies. However, I will be doing that at some point. I just need to watch the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League, and then after that, I've seen them all. I own it on Blu-ray. I just never bothered to watch it. I don't know why. I guess probably just because I just did not care for Justice League very much. I saw it in theaters when it came out in, 2017. I haven't watched it since. It was so forgettable. But I always hear good things about Zack Snyder's cut, so... But it's just 4 hours, you know, so... But I'll get around to it. So anyway, let's get started. For Gotham! Okay, I'm getting annoyed. All right, let's do number 6. At number 6, we have George Clooney. Now, look, I love George Clooney as an actor, man. He does great stuff. Gravity, right? The Ides of March is a really underrated George Clooney movie. But as Batman, it didn't work. And the movies that he was in, they didn't work either. Or was it just Batman and Robin? It was just Batman and Robin, right? Yeah. And then the one before that was Val Kilmer. So... Like, he just talked like George Clooney. Like, how can anyone not figure out that he's Batman? He's talking in his normal voice. Batman is supposed to disguise his voice so that you don't know who he is. But it's just George Clooney talking like George Clooney. The movies, I liked Batman and Robin when I was a kid a lot. But then I grew up and realized how stupid it is. George Clooney is an amazing actor, but did not work as Batman. But it was pretty cool to see him in The Flash. At number 5, we have Val Kilmer. Look, I love Val Kilmer. Amazing actor. Top Gun. Heat. I get it. But Batman Forever was a dumb movie. And Val Kilmer... There we go. Val Kilmer did... okay. He was okay. I mean, he's buff. He kind of fit the role. But I gotta be honest with you, I haven't even watched Batman and Robin in probably a decade. It's been so long. He was fine. All right. At number 4, we have Ben Affleck. So, Ben Affleck as Batman was really a success. I remember, after Christian Bale, they were recasting Batman for the DCEU. And I didn't want to see Batman get recasted because I just loved Michael Keaton so much. Or, I'm sorry, because I just loved Christian Bale so much. But Ben Affleck as Batman really worked out. He was great. His costume definitely wasn't my favorite of all the Batmans, but him as Batman was really good. I just wish he was in better movies. I just wish we could have seen that version of Batman in a great movie. And why didn't we ever get a solo movie for him? That would have been great. A solo Ben Affleck Batman movie would have been great. Probably, maybe, I don't know. The DCU was kind of a flop, so maybe it would have been great. I don't know. But he was really good. I really liked him. At number 5, we have Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton, of course, will forever be Batman, right? Like, we all know and love Michael Keaton as Batman. And it was interesting because when he was casted as Batman, people were furious. Before the movie came out, before Batman came out in the late 80s, people were writing letters to the studio begging them not to do it. There were protests over it. And then the movie came out and everyone loved him. And now we all love him as Batman because, yeah, even though he's small and not really ripped, I mean, I can certainly relate to not being ripped. Michael Keaton as Batman is classic. He's classic Batman. Like, it's one of those roles that surprisingly really worked. And we're going to talk about another one of those later in this list. But Michael Keaton is Batman. He is. He's Batman. Michael Keaton is Batman, and he forever will be Batman. He was absolutely great. Batman is such a fun movie. Batman Returns is such a fun movie as well. And he fit the role really well for the 80s and the early 90s. So I feel like he was the Batman that we needed at that time. So kudos to him. At number 5, we have Robert Pattinson. Now look, Robert Pattinson, I remember when Robert Pattinson got casted as Batman, people were not happy. And I understood why. Oh, the guy from Twilight, he has had such a hard time living down Twilight. But Robert Pattinson, since the Twilight saga, has really come into his own as an actor. He's a really good actor and has been in really good movies. And I wish he would get more recognition for that. But I was the only one. And if you've been following me on this channel for a while, you know, even before the Batman came out, I was the one saying, hold up, this might work. I called it. He was great as Batman. I knew he would be. You heard it here at Potted Planet Entertainment first, okay? I said it first, that he was going to be great as Batman, and I was right. Robert Pattinson was great. I love the Batman. I'm enjoying the Penguin series so far. I got this poster because I love the Batman. I got a bunch of t-shirts. I own the movie on Blu-ray. Like, I love the Batman. So Matt Reeves' take on this universe is amazing. I love the Batman. I'm so pissed that the Batman Part 2 keeps getting pushed because I want the movie so bad because this one was so good. I went to go see it in theaters 3 times, and then I watched it at home twice after that. I love the Batman. Robert Pattinson took such a dark, gritty, depressed take on Bruce Wayne. Like, this is a Bruce Wayne that is completely consumed. Like, 99% of the time when he's on screen in the movie, he's not Bruce Wayne. He's Batman. It's because he is totally consumed by being Batman. And he's a man on a mission. I love the fact that they show the early days of Batman, so he's still learning how to be Batman, so he makes some mistakes. Take a shot every time I say Batman. No, seriously, I love the Batman. Robert Pattinson was fantastic as Batman, and I cannot wait for more. And then, of course, number 1 is Christian Bale. Look, everybody has a different opinion on who the best Batman is, but not only was Christian Bale the best Batman, he was in the best Batman movies. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises are 3 of my absolute favorite movies. I freaking love The Dark Knight trilogy so much. It is one of the best movie trilogies of all time. It is right up there with Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones, the original Star Wars trilogy. The Dark Knight trilogy is arguably the best trilogy ever. Christian Bale as Batman. I used to go as him for Halloween when I was a kid. I went as Christian Bale's Batman like 3 times when I was a kid. But the thing is that my parents didn't think I was old enough to watch it when those movies came out. So I never saw them, but I liked Batman. So I did. I went as him for like 3 years. The movies are absolutely phenomenal, and Christian Bale's phenomenal in it. Christian Bale is like one of the greatest actors to ever walk this earth. I love him in the costume. He looks great in the costume. A lot of people like to criticize the voice. I personally have no issue with the voice. He's really good at the stunts. I'm sure he had stunt work, but the costume looks great on him. And he was so good in the movies. The thing is that he always got outshined by the villain actors, but he was no slouch himself. He deserves credit where it's due. Christian Bale brought a lot of realism and respect to the Batman character, and I'll forever love him for it. Forever. ever love him for it. The Dark Knight himself, Christian Bale, is the best Batman of all time. Hands down. All right, this is just a quick little bonus video I wanted to do. I'm planning, do not promise, but I am planning to do a Halloween special before the month is over. So be on the lookout for that. This is just something I felt like talking about. Like I said at the beginning of the year, this is going to be a channel where I just do whatever I want whenever I feel like it. Felt like doing this. So thank you so much for watching, and rank them in the comments. I want to know. Rank your Batman actors in the comments. Let's see your list. I'm curious to hear what you have to say. And then one day we'll do a ranking all Batman live action films. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Pod of Entertainment for more. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the subscribble. Go down below and do some subscribbles on that button, you know. And interact with the video. I don't know. Share it. And kiss it. Like real soft. You want to know how I got these scars? Well, I'll tell you. It was from watching Potted Plant Entertainment. Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to stop. I'm sorry. Goodbye.